But first, here at 6 o'clock, 5 days after a protester was struck and killed by a motorist during a nighttime march in the street, Bakersfield police continue to investigate the incident. 17's Robert Price has the latest.
Here's what we know to be the case. Wednesday night at 10:23 p.m., Robert Forbes was struck by a car driven by Keith Moore of Bakersfield, who confirmed his involvement to 17 News. Forbes died 2 days later from his injuries. Beyond that, theories on the what and how have abounded all across social media, some of them false. Here's what Bakersfield police, based on witness statements and visual evidence from stationary cameras, say is not the case. Forbes was not kneeling in the street. Moore was not speeding. Moore was not driving with his lights off. Moore did not drive away from the scene. An open and shut accident, right? So why is BPD still investigating? Because, according to BPD spokesman Sergeant Nathan McCauley, questions about the driving conditions and other circumstances of that moment in time persist.
All of these reports will come together. We have statements from out there of the scene that witnessed the incident. We have a good number of statements that say that the driver was braking and was attempting to avoid the collision. We also have other statements that say that the act was intentional and believe that the driver ran them over intentionally. All of these will go in there.
Of the witness statements taken by BPD, McCauley says, 2 people said they thought the incident was purely an accident, and 2 said they believed the driver may have hit Forbes on purpose. One of those was Quinn Wilson, a reporter for the Bakersfield Californian, who was covering the march for the paper that night. Quinn confirms that Forbes was walking, not kneeling, that Moore had his lights on, and that he pulled over within a block of the accident scene. But something else, too.
I heard the car's engine accelerate prior to the collision and after the collision. So that I think it was the sound of because all the traffic had been very careful around the protesters earlier prior to the incident, and then I heard a clear acceleration, and then that brought the car to my focus.
We reached out to Keith Moore Sunday evening, but he respectfully declined to comment. It's not known if he has hired an attorney. In Bakersfield, Robert Price, 17 News.